Hi there, this is Anne. So this is the first one-on-one free training for Starseed FX members. And the first winners is Moy. He is from India and currently living in Dubai. Hi Moy, how are you doing?
Hi, and how are you? I'm good. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so
Yeah.
yeah, okay, so congratulations. So you win the one-on-one training, free training with me. So
Yeah.
like I said, that all my trading knowledge will always be free, and obviously that I cannot give one-on-one training to just about anyone. So every month I will withdraw 3 to 5 members to get free one-on-one training with me. What I mean by free, it is not only one-time session, okay? So I will let you know. So I'm going to discuss here your obstacle, which you have sent it to me based on the questions that I ask you about what kind of obstacles that you have and then what you want to learn, right? So this one-on-one session training will focus on what you need, and it will not be only one-time session. So the goal is that I want to help you to get to reach the goal until you can solve your obstacle and any other things here. All right. So I hope you are excited and all about this. Right.
Really, I'm really excited and I'm really lucky that I am the first one actually, and I'm really excited to be
All
honest.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So here is you said that you have been trading for 1 year, right? And you started with the broker.
Yes.
And you mean
And
that the broker called you to deposit, and you just opened the order as per the broker account manager. Is that how it worked?
yes, exactly.
So by the time you were not aware that about the trading, lots of knowledge is,
No, nothing. I mean, I was just accidentally started with the broker account manager. He said it is very simple. Just deposit this much amount and open this and that. And eventually I lost after some time. Yes, it
oh
was
yeah.
starting was like the trades were profit, but later
Uh-huh.
on I lose and lose.
Okay. So basically you make the decision, or this broker who made the decision for you?
No, the broker make decisions. Don't I
Oh,
don't.
all right. All right. This is a very good thing that right now, well, it was a long time ago that when it comes to trading, especially like in the Forex world, only people who have millions, right, who can trading. But right now, with the current technology that is thanks to the internet, after the
Yeah,
internet, after the internet, so just about anyone can trade. And well, I can tell that the what is it? Anyone can learn how to trade forex or any financial asset, be it cryptocurrency or stock market. But many people think always, okay, it's like to be rich or get quick rich, and some also,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah, but it is not working that way. And some people take like for many years, including myself. It took me like over 5 years. I have learned with my husband. So I have been trading full time like right now, closely to over 8 years full time, right? Together with
hmm,
my husband. But my husband has been over 12 to 13 years, right? So before I am consistent and I keep against my husband suggestion, you see, until I got my own age, how to feel the market. Like for example, before the order block, my husband has been trading about the sorry, his strategy has always been the AB equals CD. Okay, that's almost very simple. So
yeah,
and then he kept telling me this is the ABCD is good. Well, he has been making money, even though, like, he trades like only winning rate by the time every month he got like about 5%, 10%, 15%. Is always less than 20%. But I personally, by the time when I was working, there must be the one that I want to make huge amount until I realized it's just impossible. I think everyone must have been there. All right. So now
yeah,
let's focus on your obstacle. All right. You said
yeah.
the first one. the first obstacle in trading that you are not confident. Is that right?
Yes.
Right? So can you elaborate how what you mean by you are not confident in terms of entering a trade, the strategy, or what? Can you tell me that?
In terms of entering the trade and fear of losing of the risking amount, and then now I'm working on FTMO last 4-5 months. So I use last month I used the order block strategy. Before that I was using the some robot, some manual trading, some indicator based trading. So I was not successful. But yes, last month I recovered my FTMO from minus 4%. It was like
Mm-hmm.
$4,000 was minus because of the
Mm-hmm.
robot what I used, and then I recovered around 3%, 4%. Yes, and I got the repeat. So
Oh,
my
okay.
yeah, so I have now the account, but I didn't start. You know why? Because I was really excited to have this training. After that, I will start.
All right. All right. So now I understand. Okay. So do you mind if I give you like suggestion, or I mean in terms of if I this is like you can see it as a criticize or criticism, but it is for your own good. All right.
Yeah,
So don't
sure,
get it personally, but this is
sure.
for you. Like consider me like as a friend who are helping you right now. So for you to get in track, because that I also have been there. And then, sometimes someone needs someone behind them, like, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then, so let's say now I will help you how to be on track. All right. So here's
Yes,
the first thing. You said you are not confident. You know that when it comes to confident, right, in everything, if you are still not confident, it is as simple as your lack of practicing, your lack of doing. That's it,
yeah,
right?
yes,
So meaning in this case, you still need more practice. And from one person to another person, this kind of practice, let's say in entering a trade, you said you do not have maybe you are unsure whether this is going to work or not, so that makes you feel uncomfortable, right? So in
yes,
terms of entering a trade from one person to another, it usually different. Let's say maybe some people can be confident after entering 1,000 trade, for the sake of example, okay?
yeah,
Some
yeah,
others probably just a few hundred, and many others probably need more than 1,000 trades, right?
yeah,
So you will feel the edge. Let me just put it this simple, okay? When it comes to confidence, when you enter a strategy or when you enter a trade, when you trade a strategy, in this case that you want to focus on the order block, right? So
yeah,
when it comes to the confidence, imagine like this. Let's say you are riding a bicycle and you don't know how to do it, right? So to make it this simple, and so you can put it in a way later on in a forex chart. But right now, I just want to give you an example so you can understand how to be confident. Okay, so someone like a kid or you yourself, when you first riding a bicycle, you
yeah,
obviously don't know what's going to happen, right? It's like you
exactly.
entering a market. You don't know whether you're going to fall down or whether you can move along. And obviously you will fall down at least several times, or many times,
Ex-
you don't know, right?
yes,
And
yeah,
we always tell everyone in the forums, find your age, right? So you got to feel your age in the market. That cannot be shared by each trader. So each trader, or in this case, you have to find your age, meaning your comfortability, and it always be different from one person to another. Let me come back again to the bicycle. What I mean by that is that sometimes a person, for example, to be able to ride a bicycle by leaning forward maybe 1 centimeter or 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and then so you can try to ride a bike more comfortably. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
maybe
I understand.
some person have to hold the grip, their hand have to hold it like really maybe first time because they are afraid. So they hold like a steering, like the steering wheel, something like that, and then it's really strong, but maybe little by little, not to be strong. In this case, imagine when you enter a trade with a high risk, and then you finally
Yeah.
make a right? You make a mistake, so you lower it down, and let's come back again. Now, if you feel like maybe you have to strike the pedals of your bicycle slowly or with the big push or slow push, maybe your
Yeah.
leg adjustment. Can you imagine what I mean? Right?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yes, correct.
So start leaning when you lean your body when you try to ride a bicycle. In this case, I'm so sorry. That probably is a silly comparison, but I just want you and those who will watch this video as well to understand what the meaning of find your edge. Just imagine, like when you ride a bicycle, you find your own comfortability. Some people
Yes.
probably need to lean only 1 inch, 2 inch. Maybe they need to sit down straight for some people. We don't know. Everyone is so different to find their
Yeah.
own comfortability, to move forward, to be able to not fall down, to control the bicycle, right? So in
Yes,
this
yes.
case, when it comes to trading, now let's come back to trading, how to be confident. You need to make a mistakes first, right? So
Yeah,
you
of course.
probably, a person probably will fall into what is it, overtrade, then be overtrade, if that's for that matter, you see. So sometimes you're good, but here's the most important thing. When you make a mistake, you got to learn. So you do not want to have a favorite mistakes, so you keep doing that again and again and again. Now let me ask you a question for this, okay? Have you ever decided whether you are a high risk trader, or a conservative, or a low risk trader? Which one are you? Have you find out about that?
I think it's low risk.
You are a low risk, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, okay, if you do you know how to measure whether you are a high risk or a low risk person, or conservative, like in the middle? This is how you do it. So first you enter a trade. Let's say you started 1% per trade, okay? And then you will make some losses in a row. If you feel nervous with your losing in a row, okay, then that risk is not suitable for you. That means you need to lower. That means you need to lower your risk. So maybe you try to make it 0.5% per trade, okay? And then if you have, let's say, another losing in a row, and those losing in a row still make you feel uncomfortable, that means you need to lower again risk per trade until you feel okay. So let's say, for the sake of example, right now, because you are a low risk person, you trade from 0.1 to 0.25% per trade maximum. Okay?
Yeah.
You try that. And then if you lose, let's say the worst day, this is barely happen, okay? If you are already really mastering your order block, this will rarely happen. If you have 10 losing in a row, if you risk 0.2%, that means you are losing 1%. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? Because 10 trades in a row and you are losing 10 trades in a row and
2%.
risk per trade. It's 2%. 2% because you are risking 0.2%, right?
Correct.
So you have to measure that. Are you okay with that? If you are okay with that and you still can continue, then 0.2% is your risk per trade, because as long as that still make you feel nervous whenever you see a big loss, or especially in a row, then you really have to adjust. You have to adjust the risk reward, right? So so you already find out. So what is your risk per trade right now?
Yeah, I really feel comfortable between 0.2 to 0.25.
Okay, so you already imagine that if you lose, for example, 10 trades in a row, you still feel comfortable losing $2, something like that, right?
Yes, I mean, if it is 100,000 account, if I
So you
take
will lose
$200 per trade. If I lose 10
yes,
trades, it will be
2,000.
like 2,000, 2%. I will be still
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, you will still be okay because basically with the order block, you just need 1 or 2 trade to cover all those 10 losses, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So right now, let's find the solution for this, for you being confident. So right now, you already know the risk per trade, right? So
Yes.
that is one of them. Risk per trade, you already do it. Now, the second one is that you need to practice more. And I'm sorry to tell you right now, you are not, you are not, I don't know how the word, it is not that not eligible, but I do not suggest you to start funding account if you still do not feel comfortable. You only
Yeah,
want to start trading the funding account or prop firm or even your own money or real money for that matter, okay? Even if it
yeah,
is just $100 or so, I
yeah,
really do not recommend you to start that because you are not feeling confident. Look, this is works for everyone. You only want to risk real money. In this case, even though it is what is it like 100K from FTMO or my Forex fund, whatever prop firms you are taking, all right?
yeah.
Basically, you still have to pay about $500, I guess, 500 or
Yes,
more.
yeah. Yes.
So here's my suggestion, okay?
Yeah,
Because how
okay.
many times have you lost in FTMO or prop firms?
I have lost, actually, I have lost 4 times FTMO. Basic,
FTMO?
yes, basically 3 times by someone else I have given for the account management,
Okay.
and one time by me with a stupid, multi-angle some trading.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 5th one which I'm still on. I got the repeat this one from 3 months.
Okay, so you lose about $2,000?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's too
more than that.
bad. Well, I know it's probably, for some people, sometimes like, the amount is very subjective, right? But I mean, in terms of the, if you want to trade it wisely for your account or for your trading activity, my suggestion, like even to everyone, do not ever trade real money until you feel comfortable, confident. In this case,
Yes.
like right now we already discussed it, you already feel comfortable if you are losing 2% with 2,000, right? So you have to find out what is your risk appetite. And before you
Yeah.
go into live account, you have to test it. You have to imagine the worst case scenario. Like let's say some people are maybe trading like let's say 1%, and then what about if you lose? Just ask these questions, right? Well, which you already did, all right? So I mean, I'm just telling this like to give another to give overview for people who would watch this video as well. So just ask
Yeah.
yourself question: if you risk 1%, what about if you lose 20 times in a row? That's very possible in the market, right? But if you are already mastering like the order block, it's to me it's like impossible, rather impossible. But I mean, like you really have to measure the risk reward. No, the risk appetite first, right? And
Yes.
then number 2 is the tedious work, which is you need to keep practicing. All right.
Yeah.
So here's my suggestion, because you already have all this funding account, right? So it's up to you. You want to continue because you already have it. But if
No,
I
I
said
haven't
if,
started actually.
oh,
Still.
you haven't started. Okay,
No,
so
no.
don't.
This I just I got the repeat yesterday only, so I haven't
Uh-huh.
started. I was thinking to do the training with you first. Okay, this one-on-one,
Okay.
because I know this is in the first week, as you said in the last year, and I was really hoping this meeting after that. So after this meeting, I will decide whether I should start or not. So I'm
All right. That's good.
yeah,
You are okay.
yeah.
So you are not starting yet, right? So meaning that
Not
you are
yet.
not entering any trade. Good,
No,
because
no.
you
I
are
just
not.
didn't start.
Okay, look, listen to me. This is something like a bad news for you. You have one session training with me. It will not make you be able to trade right away on prop account.
Exactly. Yes, yes.
Right?
Of course.
You know, it will need several times. So I'm going to give you homeworks. I'm going to see you how you read the market structure. We are going through from A to Z until you reach your goal, right? So I'm going to to give you a lot of suggestion, and I will see you like how you read the market and correct you and everything. So this is not like only one time session. Okay, so there will be another session as many as we need, because the goal of this one-on-one session, even though it is free, but to me, I feel like I have responsibility to for you to reach your goal. All right.
Thank you so much for that. Actually, really, I really appreciate.
Yeah, I hope that every time we record the video, so people also can learn something, even though they probably cannot have one-on-one training. So this is the goal is that you are not going to have only one session from me. I will keep taking one-on-one session with you until you reach the goal. Okay, because like a lot of training session is only one time, two time, and that's it. But what I understand, because I was a teacher before, it will take quite a lot of sessions to make someone truly understand, and until you feel comfortable with your trading. All right?
Correct.
Okay,
exactly.
So now a part of your being confidence, again, you need to do a lot of practice. So I'm not suggesting you to ever trade on real account or joining any prop account until you feel comfortable, because that will happen until when I see you, and then so we have another session, and then you tell me, look, this is on my trial account or demo account, and this is what happened, and I already feel comfortable. And do you think now I'm ready for a live account? Then go ahead. And actually, my second suggestion to you, instead of you buying prop account like for $500 or something, why don't you just trade this $500 account by your own later? Okay, this is not now, after this, later, after you feel comfortable, and then see if you can make that become 600 or 700 or even 800. Maybe you can double it. I don't know, right?
And then, actually, this thought came in my mind last 3 months. I spent maybe 5 into 650, which is 6,000, 3,000, let's say $3,500, which I spend in FTMO, and I lose, and I have now only one.
Okay.
I could have been invested this one in a real money, and I could have been trade slowly after learning, but mistake. I did the mistake.
I know. Everyone made mistake. You know that before I trade comfortably for so many times, I also keep making mistakes. And my husband was my teacher. He keep telling me, you were a teacher, you know that how important it is to be disciplined. Now, but again, everyone needs to make a mistakes, until they find their own comfortability, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, until they found their comfortability. So for those who are new to Forex, just don't be afraid to make any mistake, but you got to do it on your on your demo account, not real account, right? All right. So we don't know how many trades that you need to enter until you feel comfortable, right? So now the second question.
Yes.
Okay, so the second question, what time frame do you feel comfortable with?
I am feel comfortable in a short trade, like only day trade, not overnight trade. Yes.
Okay, so you feel comfortable on maybe M15?
No, I mean H1. Max to max, H1, then M15, M5.
Okay, I mean, So
M5.
You want to have a trade that finish in a day?
Yes.
All right. So you are not scalper, right? you are like me. You are like me that I like to trade from H1, M15 or M5, right?
Yeah, a scalper. I mean, sometime, yeah, I did last week, last two weeks actually.
Uh-huh.
But there was lots of, stop losses, lots of. After that,
Yeah. Well,
maybe, yeah,
yeah, when it comes to scalping, obviously you will find a lot of losses when it comes to
yes,
scalping at the beginning. So I think it's better for you to just stick to this M5, M15 or H1 first, right? Because you are getting the alert from us, right?
yes,
Okay, you are getting the alert from us, and then so once you get the alert, and then so you go to H1 and then M5 and then 15 and you manage the trade from there. Okay.
yeah,
So, all right. So the we will for the next time. Could you make the trial account either way using FTMO or a demo account from your own broker of $100,000 because that is your planning for the joining the challenge account, right?
yes,
Okay. So could you make that is your first homework? So you create $100,000 demo account. Okay. And then you are going to set up, okay, all right, hold on a second. Let me just make you become, I will make you become a host so you can share your screen, all right?
yes, yeah.
All right, so can you share your screen now? Hold on a second. My cat is here, so I will let her out. If not, she keeps meowing. Okay, go out, Kathy. Are you going to go shopping now? All right, I love you. Have fun. All right, my cat is out and my husband is going for soccer, so I'm free now.
Yeah, we have 5 cats in my home actually.
Wow, I have one cat and oh my God, she's always jealous. When he heard my voice talking with someone, she would just give meow, meow, I'm the most important. Okay, so
You can see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen now. All right,
Yeah.
so this is FTMO, this is demo account, right?
Yes.
Is it a trial? This is not a challenge account.
No. This is just a demo.
Okay, how much is it? How much is your demo? 100,000?
No, it's now 90,000. I lose.
Okay. Let me ask you again. Is this a challenge account or a trial?
No. This is a trial account.
Okay, trial account. So you are not paying for this, right?
No.
Okay, because I don't do prop accounts. You see, I'm using my own capital.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try it. So anyway, so okay, so this is it's okay. Can you all right, so here is a part of it. And you said a part of what is it, not being confident. To me, last time my problem, I was overconfident. Okay, so I was the opposite. I was overconfident. That's my husband created this Starseed FX tool for me. So can you click F7, please? Can you click F7?
1 second.
F7. So okay, all right. So look at the affirmation. Scroll down. Okay, there is affirmation, right? I think it is a little bit at the bottom. All right.
Yeah.
That try to make it true for a while. Show affirmation true. Okay. Click OK. All right. Oh, it is not really shown, right? Okay, try to hide panel for a while. All right, look, listen. This is my husband made it for me last time. You see, I'm following my training plan strictly. I'm very disciplined because I was not disciplined last time. I'm telling you before I was a trader, and it really helped. I'm telling you, well, I'm not what is it, certified anything in affirmation or so, but our mind, they said our eyes is really looking everywhere. You know, right now when you are looking at the chart, you think you are looking at the chart, but your eyes is actually reading this affirmation. So the more
Yeah.
you read, now, if your monitor is too small, my suggestion is that you type this, okay, you print it out, you just retype this on a piece of paper and put it just right in front of your computer or on the wall, anywhere,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah. Understood.
All right, so do this, and because you think you do not have to read it literally, like I proceed to no, you do not have to do that, but
Yeah.
you should just see it. Your eyes will read it somehow. All right. So and then so you will become one. You will become one that I have been doing this and I still have it in front of me. I even framed it. You can do the same. Just put it with the double tip on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, because this is the monitor probably like a little bit too small, so maybe you can just remove it again. I just want to show it to you. You just can add some more here if you want. Like for example, you can add I'm success with my FTMO trading, whatever you want to add. Okay, so you just
Understood.
can. All right, so let's remove that again. So sorry, click F7 again, F7 on your keyboard. So it will call, all right. So you just can remove that again. Please make sure, okay? So this is one of the homework that I give you.
Okay. Perfect.
Hold on. Don't close it yet. I want to see your risk per trade.
Yeah.
Okay, got 1,000 maximum amount you lose. So this is maximum amount you are willing to lose per trade 5. That means this one is 0.5%, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
you have to change that. You have to change that. You said 0.2 or 0.25?
No, 2.5, right?
Okay, so 2.5 meaning $2.50. So
Yes.
meaning if you're meaning you are willing to lose $2.50 for every 1,000, right? That's the
Yes.
same like 0.25%, right?
Yeah.
Right. So there's nothing that you change again here. So just click OK. Just click. Okay. So now you will trade this always within using this trial account. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, is this the what is this? This is H1. This is your own. This is your own order block.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I would like you to see. Can you see any alert that you take that you get from us from Starseed FX? Can you open one?
Any, right? Anything.
Yeah, any, because I want to see like how do you manage, let's say gold, for example.
Here we have received this one today.
Okay, I don't see it. It's still your chart. So let's see.
Okay, 1 minute. I will share now. 1 minute.
Let's see the one which is already happened in the past, because I want to see how would you trade it, even though you did not trade it, because I want to see like how you actually see the market once you receive the alert from us.
So any
pair you want in the past, which is already happened. Can you open? Sorry. Can you show me your what is it? The membership from Starseed FX, the alert. Can I see it?
Yes. 1 minute. I can open Telegram. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, you open the
You can
Telegram
see?
and so I can. Right. Yeah. So choose whichever that you want. Maybe like the last days or so, or
Let's say yesterday.
yesterday. Let's say that you wanna. Do you trade Ethereum or AUD Canadian or whatever? That's Euro Aussie.
Let me see. 1 minute. Let's say NZD.
Okay, New Zealand yen.
This one.
Okay,
You can
sure.
try.
Sure. Okay. Can you redraw that on your chart?
Yeah.
share again your screen, okay?
Yeah. I'm
Just
just
take your time. Take your time.
you can hear, you can see.
Yes, right now I can see it.
Okay, now I'll open the chat in mobile so I can, I can draw the exact.
Okay. So you try to draw again the what is it? The order
Yes,
block
yes.
that is being hit by the price, and then so how are you going to deal with it?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you did not add the what is it? The robot. You have to add it first.
It is added actually.
Is it? But why I don't see? Why I don't see? What is it? I don't see a smiley face here.
No.
Can you try to re-edit again?
1 minute. Yeah.
You see? Now there is this one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is the boss, the breakup structure.
Just draw exactly the same, just like the alert that you receive from us. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just can ignore the swing high, swing low. So you just draw the order block itself. Where is the order block?
Okay.
Just okay. Use the not try to use with the green. Sorry, with the gray one over here, because you are going into lower time frame, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Use with that, and then that is the order block. All right. So you you just can click this one. It will extend it by itself.
Okay.
Okay. So just click this one. Click this. No. Okay. Click there. There you go. So you adjust it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is worked nicely, but if I were entering this one, I wouldn't take it. All right. So can you click this so it will not be moved again? So it will make it unselected. Right. Okay. All right. So now you receive this alert from us. By the time when this candle hit the order block, you receive the alert from us. Okay. So how do you see the market structure of this order block? How do you see it? How do you determine whether you are going to take this alert or not?
So once it is hit, I'll go to H1.
Okay.
So this is the H1 here. It is hit, and then I actually I will go directly to M5 basically, but I will check just H1 if if the refinement can be done. But I mean.
Okay. So you directly go to M5.
M5.
So this is where the market hits the order block, right? And then you go. So usually you go directly to you go to H1 or directly M5.
I go to H1 and then M5. If I see anything here which is interesting after the breakout, let's say this is the break now here. If you see in H1, there is a market structure. There is a pullback here, so I believe this is the breakout in
Okay,
here.
so that is the breakout. Okay, so you draw that. So I just want to see your thought process in how
Yes.
you will trade the alert. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
This is the breakout in 1 hour, and after the
mhm,
breakout, I'm not sure here which candle, this one or this doji candle.
this
Uh,
this
but
one,
but usually
that
I will
one,
take, yeah, this is the,
the red
yes,
candle, right? Based on the rule that I usually
yes,
trade,
this is the red candle. Yeah, correct.
right? So
So I will just draw one more order block, okay,
okay,
on that particular candle.
mm-hmm.
So this is the refinement, and then I will go to M5.
Okay. So your entry is usually on M5, always on M5,
Yes,
or do you
yes.
always mixed it?
No, sometime M5 and sometime M1.
Okay.
So
M1.
M1, as I told you, there is lot of stop loss always.
Okay. So
That's why
forget
maybe
about
I'm
the M1
losing.
for now, okay? Yeah.
That's
So
why I'm losing.
for now, let's forget about M1, okay? Just because
So
I know M1 is for those who are already really feel comfortable with the market on M5 and 15. So for now,
yeah,
we just the lowest, just do from M5.
M5. Okay, I will stick to it. So
Okay.
in
So,
M5, the market came here,
okay.
and then
Where will you start looking for the order block, or which order block that are you going to mark from M5 in this case? Remember that this one is not available yet. I know it's hardly difficult, but it's very
yes,
easy. I'm sorry. It's what you have to do. You just have to decide which order block that you will start marking on this M5. So I can see your thought process in this, and then I will help to fix it later.
yeah. So here I will, here in this area,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything. I mean, here there is a here, yeah, here I can see the pullback, this
Okay.
one. So I mean here, this area, if this one is crossing, 1 minute, sorry, I'll delete this because it's too big. Okay, so this area, when it will break this line, okay,
Mm-hmm.
then I will start looking the order block after breakout the last bearish candle.
So this is, where is your order block right now?
So see, this is the breakout, I can see small.
Okay.
So
Look, I'm
of course,
not going to tell you is correct or what is it is wrong or right. Okay. So
yeah,
I will just let you
yeah,
play
yeah.
around with this. Okay. So go ahead. So where is your decide that is your breakout, and then where is
And
your,
this can be the order block here,
okay.
but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe here. This is not so clear for me, really, to be honest.
All right.
Here also two candle pullback here also, and here also
Okay.
pullback.
All right.
So let me draw, then I can understand maybe. So this one, yeah, this can be, yes.
Okay. So where would you mark your order
Yeah,
block?
I think this candle I will consider, not this one.
Okay. Yeah, because they're both okay. All right.
I will just mark with this so it can be visible.
All right.
This one.
All right. And that one is still losing one again. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
here losing, and then it's work well.
And then so all right. So is that it? Like how do you manage it? So you will only enter one time, two times, or how do you manage your trade?
No, I will just enter maybe in same pair. I usually enter. I don't know. Really didn't stick to it. I need to decide this actually. How many
Okay.
times?
All right. All right.
So
So
this one I am going to delete because this is
mhm.
not the one actually. I thought it was, but later I found this two candle pullback here. So this is
Okay.
the breakout.
Okay. That is your breakout. Okay. And then
Yeah.
so this. All right. All right. So that's it. You need to add some more.
And then I will enter a trade here, I believe. Yes, I will pending order on the, if it is how much if this candle, this order block. I'll just measure with this, with the
Okay.
setting. Let's say like this. Yeah,
Nice.
I
Just 3
mean,
pips. Okay.
yeah,
You're in. And then
I'm
that
in.
one is hit stop loss, right?
Yeah, yes. Stop
Okay.
here. There's this market opens, stop loss
Yes.
hit.
Stop
Then
loss
it's,
hit.
yeah.
Is there anything that suppose you are, and I don't think that when market close, I think you are because you are in Dubai, so it is like 3 a.m. and I don't think that you will get a chance to do it, right?
Exactly. Yes.
But let's say with this current condition, if you are awake or if you're in front of the computer after you hit a stop loss, for example, what you gonna
Yes.
do? I want to know what you're gonna do.
I will put, usually I tried with the buy stop on the here on the edge.
At the same level, right?
Same
Like
level,
the one
same
that
level. Yes.
all right. At the same level. All right.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I will put buy stop here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think, yes, once the buy stop triggered, I will be in
Yeah.
a very good, I mean, 15 hour or something maybe.
Yeah, but what is usually your how do you take profit target?
Yeah,
I
and
know
then
how do you usually take profit
yes,
target.
so I will mark the 1 hour. I mean, I'll go to 1 hour time frame. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll check the 1 hour high, and that
Mm-hmm.
will be my, like, there I will take the trade if it is more than 5 hour as per your, the videos and all I saw.
Okay.
So if it
So
is
that's
5 hour, then I can take the trade. If it is below, of course, I will think about it.
okay. So you decided first. So the last in this case, how do you decide your take profit target? It was not really clear. How do you decide your take profit target? Do you have specific, like for example, you only want to take 5R, or you take 10R, or it is based on the last high, or how?
Normally, once it is reached to 5 hour, I close 50% of the trade,
Okay, that's how
and
you do
then
it.
I move my stop loss to 1 hour
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of the lots, and then
Mm-hmm.
I will target 10 hour.
And then after that, you closed it.
Yeah, in 10 hour I will close it
Okay. All
normally,
right.
but sometime I also, if I have more patience, then I can wait.
Okay, so I will see there are something that can be improved in this case, okay? So now let's go back again to H4. Now it is you can say it like the way I would trade it, and maybe that can help you, okay? So
Okay, perfect.
can you remove the not all, just your Fibonacci and also your entry from H1, oh sorry, from M5, so I can guide you how I would trade it, and maybe this
Okay,
can be also your. All right, remove that, and I think also the break of structure, because
this one.
yes, No. That one is the from H4. It's okay. That one is from H4 because it is from the alert, right? So you want to remove, sorry. Hold
This
on a
one.
second. Yes, you want to remove that.
Yeah. And also I'll remove the H1. Yeah.
Right. And that one also, right. Okay. So here I got the alert, right? So
Yeah.
the first thing I would do, or I suggest you to do, when you
Yes.
see the alert like this, you want to see the overall trend. Okay. So you do not want to directly, once you receive the alert from us, you do not want to directly just go ahead trade it. You want to take a look at the overall market. How you do that? Can you try to make this a little smaller? Just click that one. All right, that's enough. Now you can see, okay, overall market, right? The market is slightly going up, right?
Yeah.
Look,
Correct.
it is already going up. This, just one indication like this can give you what is it? You can decide whether you can what is it? You can take the alert or not. In this case, I will take it. Okay, can you make this rather big again? I just want to show it to you. So you, if you want to take a look the overall market, you just make this. You just zoom out, zoom in. All right.
Okay. Perfect.
Now the second thing you want to take a look, if there is, this is a buy order block, right, from us. So you got
Yeah.
it from us yesterday. So what you want to do, you want also to analyze like not really per candle. I'm just doing it in overall market. Okay. So this is from H4, and then I see, okay, this is lower low. This is already higher. Just the obvious one, higher.
Yeah.
And it's closed higher, it closed higher. So yes, I believe there is possibility the market to go higher, which it did,
Yeah.
right? It
Yes,
is not
yes.
because it already happened. So you want to see overall, okay, the market is in a trending, and then first this one is closed higher, 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 higher. So there is possibility the market is gonna go higher. That's number one, okay? That's
Yeah.
my way.
Okay.
And then what I will usually do, if I, for example, have time and I'm going to trade it on M5 or lower time frame for that matter, I usually go first to H1. Okay? Okay, now you go to H1. Can you click H1? All right.
Yeah.
So here from H1, can I see where is the order block again? All right. All right, here on H1, the same like you did, I look left. All right.
Okay.
So because this is the first time it hit the order block, right? Can you scroll left a little bit so I can see it? Okay, stop there. Stop there. So I will see the first break of structure is exactly the same like you did. So I would choose also this one as my order block. All right.
Yeah.
So can you what is it? Can you put this again?
The order block?
Highlight this. Yes. Sorry, not the order block, the break of structure. So this is, I will consider this as the break of structure.
Okay.
All right. All right. So you can put it break of structure. And here's the thing, okay? This is what my husband is going to do. But I have, like I said, each of us has different age, right? My husband will not decide that this is as the break of structure, but I would, like sometimes I'll hold on a second. No, not that one. This one. Okay.
Yeah.
This one. My husband will not put it as the break of structure, but I would. And also probably this one, I would do it candle per candle. Okay. So in this case, there are 1, okay, there are 2, there are 3 candidates. For me, now can you put at least like these 2, 1, 2 for this, because I consider this like a hidden
Order block.
order block. Yes. So you highlight with the green one. Just
This one?
here, because this one eventually it will be below the order block, so I wouldn't do that because I'd like
Okay.
to enter within the order block itself. So okay, you just highlight the order block. So there are two candles, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Here. This one.
No, this one, that one, the same one, like what you did,
Ah, okay.
right? That is the first order block, okay?
Yeah.
And then the second one, this one. Can you highlight that? Okay, so you just click this. You just click at the extender. There, it will go. And you also can click the other one.
Other one is not coming out. I don't know.
I just try to remove that first, and then so you retried it again. So I don't know why. Should be there actually. There. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have two order block here. If I were what is it? If I were to see like this condition, and then can you see the 50% just using Fibonacci, more or less it will be here, right?
Yes.
More or less it will be there. So I will put two pending order, okay? I will
Okay.
put two pending order if I were, like, for example, if I want to enter from H1, because this is still how many pip is that? Can you see this, the first one?
This is 10 pip. This
And
is
that
8.6.
Okay, 8.6, and this is New Zealand yen. So I
Yeah.
would still put 50% on the first one, 50% on the second one. That's what I
Yeah.
usually do.
Yes.
Okay? So I
Yeah.
would put, so the first one, 50% on this. Okay, if I do not go to more lower time frame and if I see is good, okay. So there are two possibilities. Either the first one is a losing one and the second one could be also a losing one, obviously. Or the first one is a losing one and I still have a chance with the second one. Or the first one is working and the second one is bye-bye. That's not
Yeah.
reached by the order block, all right? But in this instant, my first one is working, right? So if you put it like
Yes.
50%, can you put that 50%? Because this is me, okay? It is not that what you have to do. I just want to show it to you, my
Yeah.
thought process in this kind of market, okay?
Yeah. I'll just put 50% of the first.
Okay.
I think.
So 50% on the first, so you just can remove that because the second one, it didn't hit, right? So you are not confused.
So this one.
You just, okay, you just remove that. And then so the second break of structure, you can remove that. And all right, so you just put 50%.
I'll just remove the gray color one time.
No need, don't
Okay.
move it. You just put 50% on the green one.
I understood.
Because,
okay.
Right, that is my entry because I usually put 50%.
Let's say.
Okay, the stop loss supposed to be here and the entry, yeah, okay. So here's the thing. What I usually do is that right now when I take a look on H1, okay, I know that the last high is this based on H1. This is the first one, this is the second one, and most of the time I feel enough with 1 to 10. Okay, so I would just take profit probably around here for this one because this is like really clear to me on H4, but oftentimes I just close at 10R. So this is me. Again, this is not something that you have to do. I just want you to see my thought process. And after that, whichever that makes you feel comfortable, you can adapt it from me and then you applied it to you, okay? To yours. And then so here, what I usually do, I put a stop loss here, and then by the time the price reach 5R, I put the stop loss using the Starseed tool, moved it into 1-to-1. Okay. So if it is break even, I put it break even at 5R, and then the stop loss is 1-to-1. I do not close partial. So, and then if it hit 10R, for example, it will hit take profit and bye-bye. It's okay. All right. I mean, like, it's done deal to me. So, so my trade is always either it hit a stop loss, or it hit 1-to-1, or it hit 1-to-10. Unless for some reason, for example, my trade is active and then it's become sideways here, unpredictable, and I don't feel comfortable with the look of the market movement. Sometimes I just closed it at 5R. Okay. That's me. But very often I just let it go. I don't even know when the market becomes sideways or whatever. I just do like that. That's how I do it. Okay. Now, can you please remove the Fibonacci?
Yeah.
Okay. So you remove the Fibonacci, and please also remove this break of structure. Okay. So before I told you that I take this as as the break of structure, a very small break of structure here, the small order block. Many people will think, probably some people would argue that, and this has been mitigated, right? It has been filled by this one. Well, I don't trade. I mean, I don't trade all this mitigation or whatever people call it, like, you know, like there is imbalance or imbalance. I don't do that, because to me, an order block is an order block. It can be hit several times, still working. Sometimes even those who are not being filled are not filled at all, right? So I just tried it simple. I do not want to complicate everything. That's me, all right? So I'm not against anyone who thinks like it should always be unmitigated or something like that. So I would just take it. Now, if you go, for example, let's go to M5 right now, like what you did. Let's go to M5 and let's focus on the area that I showed it to you earlier. Let's go there. Okay, where is it? Go to the right, I guess. Or all right. All right, so more to the left. Okay. More again to the left. This is the first one, right? This is the first one. Okay.
This is the first touch.
Okay, so what this is, I want to show it to you. What my husband is always doing, he always look left, even if it is on M5. But what I usually do, I only look left if it is big enough, at least on M15 or H1. But this is me, okay? When I trade it on M5, I just trade it wait when it reach the order block itself, and then I will wait for the first break above. Okay? So this is what I do, like the way I see it, okay? So here, the market, and go up and go down, go up, go down, go up, because the market is here, okay? So this is the first break above for me. Okay? All right, so that is the first break above. I really like to take a hidden one. People may disagree. Why you make it that's break above? Well, because I mean, like when it comes to break of structure, I mean, like one candle on, for example, on 1 hour like this is one candle. I'm sorry, this is like ridiculous candle. But I mean, it can, it contain like a small, right? So there could be so many candle among them. Like, for example, if this is a market, okay? Can you see my silly drawing here?
I can see now.
Okay. So there are a lot of candle movement, right?
Yes.
Over here. So you may disagree if I tell you, like, why you put this as a break of structure? Like if you put it, for example, like that, okay? Why you put in a break structure over here? There is nothing here. Well, you don't know. If you go to lower time frame, you will see there is a break of structure. Does that make sense
Yes.
to you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you will want to look at the small break of structure. I mean, it's me, okay? So what I would do, I would just try, maybe you think, no, I would prefer this to go at the break structure. So if you zoom, if you put zoom over here, you know that this is your order block, right?
Yeah.
So that is your first order block of okay? This is my first order block. Can you highlight this? Maybe you can remove the green one and then so highlight that order block.
Yeah. So this is the break structure here you are saying?
Yes. Okay, so let's see how many pips is that?
I can highlight it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. How many pip is that? 5.4. I will usually take it the lowest one in here, right? That's the lowest one over there. The lowest wick of the candle.
Yeah, that is the one I took.
Okay, right.
I can make little bit bigger. I mean, I can zoom in.
Okay, tried it.
Here.
Maybe you move this volume first because we are not using that for now.
Yeah.
All right, so now we can see, we don't know in this matter, let's say for the sake of example, okay, because I usually trade when it comes to, especially this is New Zealand yen, right?
Yeah.
This is not major pair. No. I would usually, for example, what if it is 4 pips, maybe minimum of 5 pips, but let's say I just use this candle alone, okay? And it hit a stop loss here, all right? So what I usually do, because this is my first entry, okay? My first entry, I usually re-enter 1 or 2 times because I know the market can reach 1 to 10 based on H1 last high. Remember?
Yes.
I put it based on H1 last high. So it can take 1 to 10. So I would re-enter from here 2 times. If it hits a stop loss, meaning, for example, this hit a stop loss, I would re-enter again. So this is 1 loss, and if it is hit another stop loss again, I will re-enter again. Okay, so this is 2, 1, 2, 3. If it hit a stop loss again, then it's 3 times. Then I'm not going to continue.
Okay. So, but the same level, right? Always.
Yeah, always at the same level. But remember, what I always do, only do that on the first entry. I do not keep re-entering if it is scale in. Let's say I consider, this as another breakout. Okay, so this is my other entry. I'm not going to re-enter 3 times for this. Usually just one done deal. That's it. And if I were to enter this as scale in, okay, I will make sure this one is on the break even. Because I don't want to have 2 losses like in one move like that. I don't want that. So I usually, if I want to scale in, I will make sure the first one is in the break even. All right.
You mean in the entry point?
Yeah. Yes.
I need to move the stop loss to entry.
Yes, that one usually I do it manually. If I want to scale in, if I add another, look at that. Basically something like this. I would consider this my other scale in. Okay, so if I take this one, I put it in the break even. Okay, and this one is running. This one is running, for example, and then there is another break above, and then here again, and then so when I enter this one, I put this one into break even.
Understand.
That makes sense? Okay.
Yeah.
So now, regardless it is gonna work or not, so I usually scale in like 2 or 3 maximum. But this is like very close to the old to the main order block. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do in this case. Regardless, maybe all of them are losing or one of them are winning. But if you always follow this rule, like so far what I have been doing like this, getting 1 to 5, 1 to 10, by the end of the month it will always be positive. Okay, but you want to you know, the first thing what you want to do, you have to decide, like, can you make this smaller again, please?
Yeah.
Okay, because the first time, so in this case mine is working and the second one, both of them are losing, right? The scale in, sorry, this could be break even, but this one is I don't know if it is 1 to 5. So okay, I forgot to tell you. So most of the scale in, I often aim only 1 to 5. So I don't know if this is 1 to 5. So I
I'll
only
check.
aim 1 to 5. For the scale in, I usually just take 1 to 5. But
Okay.
as for the main one, I can take 1 to 10. You know, I usually just stop at 1 to 10. You know, people in the group call me chicken nugget. I miss nugget because I always feel like, okay, 1 to 10 is enough, even though I know that it can reach 1 to 20, because, you know, each person, that is my age. I feel okay.
Yeah.
I feel okay
Yes.
to, you know, some people always really want to kill it. They always want to make a score of 1 to 20, 1 to 40. Well, it's their business, right? But I feel always comfortable when I already reach 1 to 10. Yeah, I'm done for the day. That's me. So I don't know your age. Some people sometimes feel enough when they get 1 to 3, maybe because they risk higher, right? 1 to 3
Yeah.
because they risk higher. So that's when enough. So you really have to find that kind of age. What I mean, like when you ride a bicycle whatsoever, you see. So you have to find your own comfortability, and in every corner, in every way. And then what I see, you need to learn more about how to finding, because before you took it something like this, right? I know it can be very subjective, but the more you are practicing,
Yeah.
it will be good. All right. So as for today, so you can see how I read the market, and obviously this is just the first session for you, and I think that's for today is enough. So for the next
Yeah.
session, okay?
Yes.
For the next session, this is what I'm gonna do. The next session, I wanna see different kind of market, whatever it is, without order block or anything, like something like this, for example. And I want to see how do you see a break of structure, because that is very difficult. Okay, like for example, like in this market, well, it's better always follow the alert so you will know. Later on, maybe you will just draw the break of structure, like yeah, I would consider this break of structure. This is break of structure. Is it the one break of structure? No, this is not.
No.
Example, and then I will consider this as break of structure, and then this break of structure, this break of structure. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean you have to enter everything. I just want to see how do you read break of structure for the next session. Okay, so maybe we will work on 10 different kind of alert, 5 to 10, and you will just keep working on. So later on, you please watch again this video. Okay, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube, and hopefully that you will learn again. So it's very easy. So your homework, you already know that you have a demo account. You will only trade on M5, and you risk only 0.25%, and follow as per rule, like when you see how you would enter a trade. Okay. Many people are failing to have difficulties to read the break of structure on the lower time frame. They are confused which time,
exactly,
right?
That's the main confusing thing for me. For the higher time frame, it is okay. When I'm going to low LTF, lower time frame, then I have, there is lots of candles, right? So I need to decide which one is the correct breakout.
All right. So, all right, I hope that you learned something from today, and we are not going to stop until you reach your goal, okay? So we will continue. So you already know, so from now on, you start trading using the alert from us, and also on M5 or H1. And then for later session, I'm going to test you for how you read the break of structure, all right?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. I think that is
Thank
all
you.
for now. So
Yeah.
thank you for attending this
Thank you so much
conversation.
for teaching me.
All right. Thank you so much, Moy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Good night.
Good night.